In this video, I'm going to be talking about how I prepped for my Google coding interviews and landed an offer as an L3 software engineer. An L3 software engineer is an entry-level position in the Google software engineering ladder. My goal in this video is to give you insight into the Google hiring process, the nature of tech interviews, and 5 tips for helping you prepare for your Google coding interview so that you can develop mastery and confidence going into your next technical interview. Okay, let's dive in. First, I want to talk a bit about the Google hiring process. Like any other company, there are 2 fundamental stages to this process: getting an interview and doing well in the interview. Getting an interview happens in one of 3 ways. You apply through the front door, you're recruited by a recruiter, or you have an internal referral. And there's a lot to say on each of these topics, so I'll save all of these for a different video. The question that I want to address today is how to do well in an interview. Now, before I dive in, I need to explain that there are several different interview formats that you can expect from your Google interview process: a coding question interview, a behavioral interview, and a system design interview. The Google hiring process typically looks something like having a recruiter phone screen, and then a technical phone screen, and then a full day of on-site interviews. Now, these days, both the technical phone screen and the on-site interviews are all done virtually over Google Meet. Depending on your current experience, you can expect different amounts of these interviews in your interview process. Generally speaking, the longer you've worked in industry as a professional software engineer already, you're going to see more system design questions and less coding interview questions. For example, as of mid-2022 when I left Google, here's what you can expect for the L3 and L4 positions. L3 interviews typically reserved for people with 0 to 2 years of professional experience,